Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
You've got Austin Reeves. LeBron James is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the Laker 5.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
Ball finds KD. The 3. And Ball gets it to go on the assist from KD. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Doncic passes to Hayes. There's the drive, and Hayes throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here's Durant. 13 points in the game. Bridges attacking. Here's Mann. Off target from three-point range. The Lakers trade. Reeves outside. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Williams comes with the double team. Stolen by Durant.
And you know what? The double team there, that quick hitter threw him for a loop there and forced the turnover.
Got that one up quick. Bridges has got 10.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Reeves the pass to Finney-Smith.
Hornets foul. Williams. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
To the paint. And finish off by Finney-Smith.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
Hatchimer is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Ball hits them both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Doncic outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. LaMelo Ball picks one up. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
All free throws good from Doncic.
Ask any of the elite defenders in the NBA, and they'll tell you Doncic is one of the toughest to guard. He's got size. He's got skill. He can get downhill. He mixes his pace. So much to contend with when you're dealing with Luka Doncic.
Now here's Durant. He's got 13. He gets it in there. Durant's got 15.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Reeves against Bridges. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. And so the ball out of bounds. Reeves touched it last. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Nuggets. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
Seeing where the Hornets are, they are well beyond where we thought they'd be at this point in the season, making incredible strides and maintaining their momentum.
Here's Shed, still without a basket. Bridges outside. Rebound the Lakers.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut to just one on the basket from Reeves.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Heading to the court, the Laker girls. Let's make some noise.
And how about we check the numbers for Kevin Durant?
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Bridges. Here's Shed. Man with it. 6 to shoot. For 3, Bridges. Reeves with the rebound. Reeves has got 4 rebounds in this game. Doncic outside. For the lead. James misses.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And stolen by James. Pull-up jumper. And the Lakers tack on 2 more. And we'll get a look at how the hustle step game has been going for Los Angeles.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Misses the baby hook.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Pass to Shed. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And so far the story on Luka Doncic.
A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. First in steals, and he's in the top 5 in assists per game as well. He sees the floor and makes the game easier for his teammates.
And as you said, #1 in steals this season. He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got because he's coming after you. And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Pass to Reeves. Now James. Fires the three. The rebound by Shed. For Charlotte, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. To the wing right side. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Mann. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
You love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
Here's Reeves. 17 points in the game. Pass to Hayes. Not going to go that time. Williams with the defensive effort. Charlotte leading by 3. Here's Shed. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Mann with it. Here's Shed. Whitmore finds Bridges. Mann gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now it's a 6-point Hornets lead.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Some changes for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Connect comes in for James. And it's Shake Milton in for Austin Reeves. Charlotte also making some changes. Diabate's checked in. And Jarris Walker's subbed in for Miles Bridges. Lakers trail by 6. Milton with it. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And again, the Lakers no good. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Charlotte. Pass to Diabate. Now, Mann. Walker a screen. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Saturday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
So he gets them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Lakers trail by 8. Doncic looking it over. Six on the shot clock. Here's Milton. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Doncic.
Number 1, Matisse Thybulle.
Hornets leading by 8. Now Whitmore. He's got 5. On the wing, man. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And here is Milton. And it's Connect in the corner. Swiped it away. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Shed, that's good. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
T-shirt time.
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Show you the teams that have shot the lights out during the last month. In third, the Hornets.
You know, offensively, people are moving without the ball, making the extra pass, and that's led to a high shooting percentage for them, really, over the last month.
It's stolen. Pass to Diabate. Now here's Walker. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Alton Connect picks one up.
Walker at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. So he comes up empty, missing both. Lakers trail by 10. Pass to Milton. Down low. Here's Connect. And Connect slams it in.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Hornets.
Here's Mann. He's got 24. Shoots over Connect. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got 9 points here in the second half.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
To the left wing. Here's Hachimura. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I mean, that's about tremendous body control right there. You love that Hachimura willing to accept the contact.
The Lakers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Ball's checked in for the Hornets. And that one falls for Hachimura.
Rui Hachimura, a guy who's willing to slot into whatever position the team needs him and works hard to help out on every single play. You love the hustle and the attitude.
Now, here's Ball. 13 points in the game. As a junior college product, Dalton Knecht, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Here's Milton. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. To the right side. Clock at 6. Here's Hachimura. Hornets with the rebound. Left side, Ball. Diabate. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists in the game. And Milton's got the ball here for the Lakers. 11-point game. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Milton. Picked off in midair. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Whitmore with it. From the stripe. He shoots again. A shot by Diabate. No good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strengths. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. 54 seconds left in the third. Over to the left wing. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Vanderbilt. Charlotte has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Ball from long range. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Some changes for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Doncic is subbed in for Shake Milton. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Durant's checked in. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. .26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
And you see a big defensive upside in Whitmore. He's quick and has great strength.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Now, here's Ball. 15 points in the game. Pass to KD. Shoots over Hachimura. Tried to fade back in there, and it's off the mark. The third quarter comes to a close. It's Charlotte up by 9. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Lakers trail by 9. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. We've got Williams. Durant is out there with Bridges. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Whitmore in at the 2. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Doncic. That's good from 17 feet away.
You guard against the drive of Luka Doncic, but that opens you up to the mid-range ability, and Luka lets you feel it from that distance.
Here's Whitmore. Over Reeves. And it's Whitmore missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Finney Smith. Can't connect from short range.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And that one drops for him.
With the size he brings to the guard position, you love to see LaMelo assert himself down low.
Reeves outside. Wide open shot is on the money. Reeves has got 19 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Durant. No good on the triple. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his fourth rebound in this one. James against Durant. Left side, Ball. Over Doncic. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you have to be willing to take what the defender gives you. LaMelo Ball gets into that mid-range, makes the defender pay.
Doncic against Ball. James. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Now, here's Ball. Williams, a screen on Doncic. Ball dishes to Williams. Rebound the Lakers. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Trey Mann, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 23.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Finney Smith for the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith increasingly efficient offensively. Good feel for when to rise and fire.
Man with it. At the top of the key, Williams. Durant just inside the line. The Lakers with the rebound. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game. And LeBron throws it down.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
And give a big round of applause to your Lakers dance team.
And the Hornets making a change here. Walker's checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the break, listen in with Charles Lee and his team. Now it's a close one, so Coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, here's Durant. Bridges sets the screen for KD. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
They are just killing him on the interior.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Hornets, Kevin Durant. Shooting one.
One shot.
Free throw drops for KD.
Boy, Kevin Durant is one of one, guys. A 7-footer with the complete offensive arsenal. What a privilege to have operated in his era.
Reeves against Bridges. On the wing, Doncic. Fires from the wing. And, yep, only drops after rolling around the rim. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half. Hornets leading by 3. Outside, Ball. Good on the bucket. Ball's got 21.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
Doncic passes to LeBron. Shoots the 3. Doncic, no good. The Hornets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Ball kicks to KD. Offline from the top of the key.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Doncic. Launches it. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. From 13, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Out left to the wing. Finney Smith in the post. Working on Walker. The layup missed. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Leading by 5. Four on the clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Man can't hit. Poke loose. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
LeBron passes to Finney Smith. Back to James to the inside. Offensive rebound. Here's Doncic. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Charlotte leading by 7. Ball up top. Guarded by Doncic. Ball with the bucket.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight almost impossible.
Lakers have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Pass to Hayes. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Charlotte's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Ball against Doncic. Ball dishes to Walker. Good D by James. Lakers trail by 9. Now Finney Smith. The rebound by KD. Charlotte shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Walker. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
And here is Doncic. Luka on the move. Counted. Doncic has got 12 points in just the second half.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's man. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
At the line for the Hornets,
Shoot 2.
He's off on the first. The Lakers making a switch here. Hachimura's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. He hits the second from the line. Here's Reeves. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And so it's Charlotte with it, following the bucket by the Lakers. Bridges for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist here tonight. LA's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Reeves the pass to James. James connects from deep.
You see there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that 3-point shot is on point.
Pass to KD. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The to-do list when you're trying to guard Kevin Durant is long, and he's used that added strength to power through contact.
shooting for shot, Kevin Durant. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Ball.
Here's man. Screen by Durant. Oh, good with the triple. Lakers trail by 11. The drive by Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
The dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
Doncic against Ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
That's good from Ball.
LaMelo Ball, a guy who is so unique in terms of his frame and the game, but boy, the potential is limitless.
Ball hits them both. Lakers trail by 11. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside, Ball. Durant with a screen on Reeves. Man, stolen by Reeves. On the wing, Doncic. Shoots over KD. Doncic, no good. Charlotte leading by 11. Outside, Ball. Pass to man. Durant in the corner. Williams sets a screen for KD. Just 5 to shoot. The baseline J off the mark. LA's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Ball with the bucket.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Hornets.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LaMelo Ball.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.